Hey guys, I hope you're doing great. As for me, I'm just perfect. So last week I published something about asking for forgiveness or asking for excuse and not justifying yourself. So some people reacted and they told me that the content of the publication was quite a good one, and they wanted me to do a video about it. So here am I to do what they've asked me to do. So, we'll be talking about asking for forgiveness without justification, asking for an excuse, like telling someone to forgive you for something you have done without you justifying why you did what you did. So, it happens to many of us. We have the habit of always justifying ourselves whenever we do something. We always want to explain why we did what we did because we think that the other person needs to know the reasons why we did what we did. And sometimes the truth is that most of the time, the other person is not really interested in the reasons we are giving out because he is waiting for what you said you would do. And when you come out with your excuses or your reasons, he's not really interested. The person is not interested at all. So we have many of us. I used to have that habit of if I have an appointment and I come late, I'll be like, oh, I'm very sorry. I came late because there was traffic and this happened and that happened. And if you have an appointment with someone and you're supposed to do something for that person, and you said you would do it, and that person is waiting that you should do what you said at that particular time, and you just bump up and you say, you call the person, or when the person calls you, you tell the person, oh, I'm very sorry, and when I was about to do what I told you I was going to do, then I received an emergency call, and I had to change my program, so I don't have time now. And some also are very good in, you had something that you had to give to someone, and when the time comes for you to do that, you just, when the person calls you, sometimes you don't even call the person. When the person calls you, then you pick the call and you tell the person, hey, I haven't forgotten you, it's just that, when I was about to do what I told you I would do, I just received something very urgent, so I can do what I told you now. We all do that. I did that. I was good in that. I can guarantee you. Well, that was in the past. But once I've understood that this habit, this attitude is not an attitude for successful people, then I decided to amend my ways. I decided to change because I wanted to be better. So um, that's why I said, Priscilla, if you want to go far, Priscilla, if you want to succeed, stop it. And I stop. So we should stop justifying ourselves when we ask for forgiveness or when we come to seek somebody, when we come to ask for excuse. I don't know if this word exists in English. Like, I think so. So if whenever you do something wrong to someone, stop justifying yourself, because most of the time the person is not interested in the reasons, because most of the time we think that giving out the reason to the person will help the person to understand why we did not do this or that, and sometimes the person is not really interested, so we should stop doing that. So one, because most of the time when we keep on justifying ourselves when we ask for forgiveness, it causes a lot of harm on our personality and on our relationship. Is we are, it bring guilt on us. It causes people to reduce the respect that they had for us. We are, um, how will I put it? Oh, we are pushing also people to despise us, and that despise can cause the separation. It can cause relationship to fall apart, and which is not a good thing. So if we want to keep a good relationship with people, if we want to be respected, and if we want to be valued by other people, then we need to just stop justifying ourselves whenever we ask for forgiveness. We have to stop that. So I'll give out 3 elements that are very important for an efficient um, request of forgiveness. So the first element is when you ask someone to forgive you, you have to be direct and spontaneous. So what am I saying? When you do something wrong, don't wait. Ask for forgiveness right there. That's the first thing. The second element is cancel every justification. Cancel every justification unless the person asks you the reason why you did what you did. But if the person doesn't ask you any justification, cancel them. Don't give any justification. Just say, I am sorry for coming late. That's all. The third reason is that you have to make sure that the verbal and the non-verbal are colliding. You have to make sure that what you say with your mouth, the forgiveness that you're asking with your mouth, is in total agreement with what your face, your facial expression is portraying. So when you ask for forgiveness, make sure that your face, everything, your attitude, demonstrate that you regret the action that you did. Because you can't ask for forgiveness to someone and your face is just like you don't regret what you did. And the person will be obviously noticing that your face doesn't show as if you regret what you did, and which is very bad because people can read the facial expression of others. So when you ask for forgiveness, it's very important for you to mean what you say and let your attitude, let your facial expression, let your look portray what your mouth is saying. Let it demonstrate what your mouth is confessing. It's very important. So what am I saying? I'm saying simply that henceforth, when you want to ask for forgiveness to someone, simply say, I am sorry because I came late. Period. If someone asks you to do something and you think that you may not have enough time or you may not have chance to do what the person is asking you to do, then it's better for you to tell the person, hey, I'm very sorry, but right now I will not have time to do what you're asking me to do. So if you can postpone it to this date, then that will be okay. Be open, be honest, and be frank towards the person. That's the second thing. The third thing and the last is that when you have an appointment with someone and you told the person, I'm coming at 10 a.m. and at 10 a.m. you are not there, call the person. Don't wait for the person to call you. Call the person and tell the person, I'm very sorry, I couldn't make it, but tomorrow, first thing in the morning, you are going to have your document on your table at this time. And when you give the appointment, make sure that at that precise time that you gave to that person, his document is on his table. So whether you find yourself on the side of those that never ask for forgiveness, or you find yourself on the side of those that ask for forgiveness with justification, well, you have to know that asking for forgiveness whenever you do something wrong is very important. Firstly, because it will cause people to trust you. Secondly, it will cause also people to respect you because they know you are a responsible somebody. They know that you are somebody that keeps to his word. They can trust you, they can work with you, and people out there, I mean, everybody wants to do business with someone who is trustable, with someone in which we can have faith. You know, if you search deeply in the life of those that have succeeded, you will find out that those people are very, 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 very humble. And that humbleness means that whenever they are wrong, they are always good in coming to the person and tell the person, they will always tell the person, I'm very sorry I'm very sorry to have done this. I'm very sorry to have done that. Without any explanation, without any justification, unless the person asks, why did you do that? So if you want to succeed, if you want to be successful, you don't just, you cannot be successful out of nothing. You need to learn from those that have succeeded. You need to learn from those that are already ahead. Learn their attitude, learn what they did and what they did not do in order to succeed. So what I'm telling you is the attitude of successful people. So if you want to succeed, you also have to put in practice this principle. So that's all the summary of what I shared last week. And I know this video will be a blessing for many of us. So please don't forget to share, to like, to comment. Please, it's very important. I will be reading all your comments and I'll be replying, of course. So if you notice, my English is not that good because I'm still a learner. And so if I make mistake when I'm speaking, oh my goodness, please just know this lady is just in the process of growing. So I'm just growing. So bear with me. With time, I'm going to be better than what I am today. So thank you for your trust. Thank you for your support. And from next week, we are going to enter properly in the objective of aroma. So we'll be talking about what you need to succeed. So, as I said, we are sharing stories, lessons, advices from those that have succeeded. And because we want people to be the blueprints of change they so desire to see in the world. So we want to share the knowledge that we have learned, that the story we have read, and everything we know, so that together we can succeed. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned. God bless you. See you soon.